Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I'm Ila Susan with the news. First, the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi invites Bihar BJP workers to join Mera Budh, Sabse Majboot campaign on October the 15th. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan urges youth to join Build-a-thon. Over 10 crore Indian households use affordable LPG, says Hardeep Singh Puri. And Pakistan closes border with Afghanistan following exchanges of fire. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with booth-level party workers from Bihar on October 15th under the Mera Budh, Sabse Majboot campaign, seeking their suggestions ahead of the upcoming assembly elections. The Mera Budh, Sabse Majboot initiative is a long-running interactive outreach program aimed at strengthening the party's connection with its workers and supporters at the grassroots level. The Bihar Assembly election for all 243 constituencies is scheduled to be held on November the 6th and 11th, while the counting is set for November the 14th. In a strong push to engage young minds across the nation, Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has issued a clarion call for participation in the Viksit Bharat Build-a-thon, scheduled to take place tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. To amplify his message and reach a wider audience, the minister released AI-translated video messages in 10 Indian languages, including Hindi, Odia, Gujarati, Marathi, Assamese, Punjabi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam and Kannada, alongside the original message in English on his social media platforms. This initiative aligns with the vision of the National Education Policy NEP 2020, which places a strong emphasis on the promotion of Indian languages through the integration of technology. The move not only enhances inclusivity but also ensures faster and broader communication across linguistic and regional boundaries.
Viksit Bharat Build-a-thon 2025, a nationwide celebration of creativity, confidence and self-belief. It invites you to explore 4 themes that define our journey. Atmanirbhar Bharat, building self-reliant systems and tools. Swadeshi, fostering indigenous knowledge and innovation. Vocal for local, promoting local products and crafts. Samriddha Bharat, creating prosperity through sustainable ideas. Through this, we bring alive the spirit of the National Education Policy, learning by doing and building by believing. So I invite students from across the country to be part of this national movement of ideas and innovation.
Nearly 10.6 crore Indian households are cooking with affordable LPG, and about 6.7 crore people refuel their vehicles each day, Union Petroleum and Natural Gas Minister Hardeep Singh Puri said on Sunday. In a post on X, Puri said India has emerged as the world's 3rd largest consumer of oil and LPG. Quote unquote, from deep water exploration to green hydrogen and bioenergy, Bharat is building a future that's secure, sustainable and self-sufficient under the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, he wrote. The minister said India is also the 4th largest LNG importer and a global refining hub, consuming 5.5 million barrels of oil each day. Quote unquote, energy is more than fuel, it is the heartbeat of a new Bharat. It powers industries, connects people and fuels the aspirations of 1.42 billion Indians, he added. Puri said India's energy sector continues to grow despite global uncertainty driven by reforms in oil and gas. The country's refining capacity has risen from 215 to 258 million metric tons per annum, and the Jamnagar refinery has become Asia's largest, exporting petroleum products to over 100 countries. Moving on, the Union Minister of State for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Kirti Vardhan Singh participated in the recognition ceremony of forest rangers held on the sidelines of the IUCN World Conservation Congress 2025 in Abu Dhabi. The event honored the unwavering efforts of the forest rangers, guards and support staff who risk their lives daily to protect the planet's biodiversity. On this occasion, Singh released a special report titled Guardians of the Wild, highlighting the courage and commitment of India's frontline forest staff. Addressing the international gathering, Singh applauded the relentless dedication of forest rangers and guards. He emphasized that while global policies and conservation laws are crucial, it is the on-ground action of forest staff that ensures their true implementation. Their duties from patrolling dense forests and counting wildlife populations to preventing forest fires and combating poachers and timber smugglers, often at great personal risk. And now let's go for a short commercial break.
जल्दी टिफिन पैक करो। राजू, मोबाइल छोड़ो।
अरे दीदी वो बैंक का नंबर चाहिए, रिफंड ही नहीं आया है। मिल गया। अब भी कॉल करता हूँ दीदी।
बिना नंबर जांचे? अक्सर जालसाज बैंक की नकली वेबसाइट और फर्जी नंबर से पैसों की धोखाधड़ी करते हैं।
तो फिर सही नंबर?
बैंक की ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट या तो कार्ड पर।
आपने तो बचा लिया दीदी।
काम से नहीं।
आरबीआई कहता है,
सही वित्तीय बर्ताव करे आपका बचाव।
And welcome back. The Indian Army is set to host the United Nations Troop Contributing Countries UNTCC Chiefs Conclave in New Delhi from October 14th to 16th. The event will bring together senior military leadership from 32 nations that play a key role in UN peacekeeping operations worldwide. Delegations from countries contributing troops to UN missions are expected to arrive in New Delhi on October the 13th. The UNTCC serves as a critical forum to discuss operational challenges, evolving threats, interoperability, inclusivity in decision-making, and the role of technology and training in strengthening UN peacekeeping efforts. As one of the largest contributors to UN missions, India is convening this high-level forum to deliberate on operational challenges, share best practices, and build a shared understanding of future peacekeeping strategies. The conclave reflects the ethos of Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, the idea that the world is one family. The conclave underscores India's steadfast commitment to global peace, stability, and shared prosperity. Moving on, police have arrested 3 persons in connection with the gang rape case of a second-year private medical college MBBS student in Durgapur in West Bengal. They are from Bijra village. They were produced before the court today. A massive search operation is underway involving drones at the Bijra village and adjoining areas to arrest the accused. Multiple teams of police are conducting the search operation, and the police are also questioning the detained friend of the victim. In other news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today extended his heartiest congratulations to Dr. Patrick Hermini on his victory in the presidential elections in the Seychelles. Prime Minister Modi highlighted that the waters of the Indian Ocean are a shared heritage connecting the people of India and Seychelles, supporting the aspirations and needs.
The aspirations and needs of our people. I am confident that our time-tested and multifaceted relations will deepen and gain further momentum in his tenure as president. My best wishes to him for the tenure ahead.
Taliban spokesperson Zabihullah Mujahid today said the Taliban has killed at least 58 Pakistani soldiers and over 30 were left wounded in retaliatory strikes near the Durand line in Behrampur district. He also warned Pakistan of leaving no attack unanswered. Addressing a press conference in Kabul, Mujahid accused it of letting ISIS terrorists hide on their soil. He asked Islamabad to expel the terrorists hiding residing in Pakistan. He said Afghanistan has the right to defend its air and land borders, and according to the Taliban leader, anyone who aggresses against their soil or violates their airspace will face a harsh response. Mujahid said Afghan forces have captured 25 Pakistani army posts. He also said that the situation on all official borders and de facto lines of Afghanistan is under complete control.
जानकारी देते हुए बताया कि इस हमले में 9 अफगान सैनिक भी शहीद हुए और 16 अन्य घायल हुए हैं, जबकि 20 पाकिस्तानी सुरक्षा चौकियां नष्ट कर दी गई हैं। अफगानिस्तान स्थित टोलो न्यूज के रिपोर्ट के अनुसार सऊदी अरब और कतर के अनुरोध पर आधी रात को सैन्य कार्रवाई रोक दी गई।
The Bangladesh Army has said that 15 officers have been taken into custody after the International Crimes Tribunal (ICT) issued arrest warrants against them for alleged involvement in enforced disappearances and crimes against humanity. Addressing a press conference at the Dhaka cantonment, Major General Mohammad Hakimuzzaman said that among those detained, 14 are currently serving officers and 1 is on leave pending retirement, and another officer, identified as Major General Kabir, has not responded to the Army's notice and remains unaccounted for. The ICT on Wednesday issued warrants for 30 individuals in 2 separate cases involving the disappearance and torture of opposition figures during the Awami League government. Of the accused, 17 are charged with torture at the Task Force Interrogation, a cell under RAB, while 13 face similar charges related to the Joint Interrogation Cell. Major General Hakimuzzaman stated that 25 of the 30 accused are current or former Army officers. He added that the Army has yet to officially receive a copy of the ICT charge sheet and that the detentions were based on information from media and social media reports.
Unaccounted for. The Army says it is committed to justice and awaits the official charge sheet to decide further action.
And now let's take a look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius. Mongkokchung had a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 14 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. Phak had a maximum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 14 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And to end the news, here's a recap of our top stories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi invites Bihar BJP workers to join Mera Booth Sabse Majboot campaign on October the 15th. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan urges the youth to join Build-a-thon. Over 10 crore Indian households use affordable LPG, says Hardeep Singh Puri. And Pakistan closes border with Afghanistan following exchanges of fire. And with this, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. Have a good evening.